Looking good, looking great. Okay, what's up, you guys? It's Jelaine. I hope you guys liked the video. I did the smoky cut crease in this video. The video is a struggle, but it's definitely worth it. And I hope you do stay tuned. I love you all so much. What's up? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. It's been a while, right? I'm not gonna flex like it hasn't been. Something just fell. I'm trying to get used to like talking to my camera versus looking at like me in the camera, so bear with me. Let's go ahead and get started. I will be starting with my Happy hydrating cream. It is hemp derived. All right, we are all moisturized. Okay, so now we're going with our Cover FX. It's our little blurring primer. I'm going to mainly focus that around here, really right here. This is like my problem. It's not necessarily a problem area, it's just where I have a lot of texture. I have a lot of moles and such of that nature, especially around my nose. Okay, so let's just get into it. Have it. So smooth. I am primed up. Let's go ahead and set it with a powder. I'm going to use my Beauty Bakery. This is in Cassava. It's in quotations, they're yellow. I'm going in with my broken up beauty blender, and we're just gonna I had to get started with my eye, so I'm gonna go in with LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in Natural, no, porcelain. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. I'm gonna let this set a moment, and then I want to re-pat it and make sure it's nice and even, so I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. I'm not going to set it right now. I'm just going to put my eyeshadows on top of it and allow those to set it. I'm going to go in with it's my Ray Ray palette right now. It's the only one that I have like a decent black on. It's, don't joke, my palette, it's been through the ringer. But we're gonna use Black Beauty. And I'm going to start packing it in my crease, because we're gonna do a simple smoky eye cut crease. I'm gonna carry it up pretty high, because what I do notice is that when I start to stack my colors on top, the black will evaporate. So it seems like it's a lot right now, but Just trust the process, bro. Now I'm going to go in with a bit of a denser brush. It's a bit denser, fluffier, but can still concentrate in one spot. It's not too crazy. I'm gonna go in with my brow Melanin Palette. We're gonna hit this baby right here. It's called Sweet Brown. I'm not gonna add a whole bunch to my brush, just enough to kind of. I'm gonna start here, and I'm gonna go right over the black and slightly push up. And now I'm slightly blending the two together, just small little circles over that line that was created. Alright, so now I want to go in with, I think it's Ohima. And then I'm going to blur this part out. But I'm using a slightly smaller brush to pack the color. And then I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go in with a blendy. You can get these from Dollar Tree. It is, I wanna say, Wet n Wild. I'm gonna go in with the same color. I'm not gonna put a whole bunch up there right now, just a little bit. And then we want to buff it out. Okay, beautiful. Now what I'm going to go do is, I'm gonna put a little bit more brown in between the two, but this is looking mighty amazing so far. I'm gonna go in with this Equate, it's like an oil-free makeup remover, and I'm going to dab my little Q-tip in there and just essentially cut me out a crease. Oops, sorry y'all. And we're back. So I've gone through quite a few Q-tips. If you really want to see them, here you go. Okay, so we're gonna go in with our Plouise white base. We're gonna go ahead and put it on a flat brush and go ahead and hit this crease. Yay! Okay, cool. So now we have our white base. Alrighty, so I'm in 317W in the Instabake. Pretty excited to like actually finally use these products. Let me get my brush. As you can see, my foundation is quite darker than my skin. That is just fine. Works out in the end. Okay. Alright, so I have my little Wet n Wild spongy. Go ahead and blend her out. I love this shade too because it's like a corrector for me. Amazing. So let us go in with our concealer. Now I have to listen to somebody enunciate this every time I watch Jackie Aina. use this product, I'm like watching it always on mute. I think it's Woma, but this is in Woke T2 Bronze Venus. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my T-zone. I'm gonna put a little bit here first, and then we are going to go back in where needed. I like my button nose, so we just want to highlight it. Put a little bit here. Definitely some there. Some of this dome piece, but I don't go up too high because my forehead big. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna flip it, use my little flat piece, and kind of pinch it so I can get into these crevices. Okay, cool. Stipple it into the skin. Then we're gonna go in with my beauty blender. There we go. And I am setting it with the Beauty Bakery powder. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it away. Because I don't like a cakey under eye at all. Sorry, I'm like trying to see myself and then look into the palette and everything. It's a lot. There you go. See, I have a lot of lines underneath my actual eye. Alright, doing the next one. Get this forehead of mine. I'm just gonna tap in this brown. That I used earlier. And then I'm going to add in a bit of the Ohima. And I'm going to put that right on top. And go ahead and blur that in. Alrighty, so I went on ahead and put in Ohima a little bit towards the middle. But now I'm gonna go back in with the dark brown and just kind of add that back in there. It doesn't have to be perfect right on this edge. As you can see, mine is kind of splotchy, but I mainly just want it for like depth. Alright, now I'm gonna contour real quick. This is the Ruby Kisses. I think this is in Chestnut. Yeah, Chestnut. I'm just gonna powder contour. And I'm gonna take it right here in my cheek. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we can do our eyeliner. Okay, outline's pretty much there. Let's go ahead and fill them in. I'm not about to bore y'all with this. Give me a moment. Ta-da! So, went on ahead and filled everything in. I'm loving it. It's a vibe. It's a look. I think I'm going to do some lazy brows. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with this little brown lip stick and put it on like a flat angle brush, and we're just gonna start stroking from here. So this is Plouise's, their black base. Okay, so now we're going in and adding just definition. So that looks more like a brow. Before I put on lashes, I'm gonna put a little bit of brown underneath my eye. Just a little bit. There we go. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. I'm gonna go in with Mint'd Mojito by Fenty. Now I'm going to go in with my little pencil brush and add it into the inner corner of my life. And then I'm gonna go back in with my eyeliner, don't you worry. Okay. So we have that done. And I'm gonna do the same on the sides of my face, but I'm gonna mix the two. Sandcastle is love, but so is Mint'd Mojito. I like to do this with my finger. Awesome. And then I'm going to take a little baby brush and get it up here. Perfect. Okay, so now before lashes, I'm going to go ahead and prep. This is our voluminous base by L'Oreal. This goes on the lower lash. You can go on your upper lash too, but I'm doing falsies on the upper. But this stuff here, you guys, is crack. And then I pretty much go over it until they are as thick how I envision them to be when they have black mascara on them. Alrighty, so we have our brown lip liner. Turn you guys down just a little bit. There we go. But before we go ahead and put lipstick on, I'm going to go ahead and mascara my bottom lashes. This is Kat Von D. I have to look at the name of it. It just gets tossed from left to right, left to right. Perfect. So now I want to go ahead and with my lipstick, and that's going to be Milani and Pretty. I'm going to go with Crayon Case Clean Kisses and just top it off. Alrighty, you guys, I thank you so much for staying tuned and watching this to the end. I really do like this eye. I think it is very chic, and this is just giving me life. I love how big the eyeliner is. I love how high up everything just raises your whole face up. All my social media is going to be linked below, and I do a lot more on Facebook and a lot more on Instagram than I do up here, but hey, here we are. I love you all so much. I'll go ahead and post some pictures and etc., some clips, so you can see this look. I'm not about to wash it off. It's let me see what time it is. It's about 9 o'clock. Our girl about to see and have a whole photo shoot. Giddy.